this is how businesses online scale. Is how almost all of our top customers here at Samcart, when you look at the folks that are doing 6, 7, 8 figures, pushing 9 figures, they're all taking advantage of these techniques. They're maximizing the value of every customer that comes through the funnel, whether it's a simple one-page sales page or it's a multi-step, maybe a webinar process, whatever your sales process is, maximizing what those customers are worth. That is how you scale. That's how you get to 6, 7 figures. That's how you afford to pay for traffic. That's how you incentivize affiliates to line up to sell your product. This is where we get into the fun part. These couple tactics are what fundamentally changed our business. It probably doubled or tripled sales in a matter of days once we figured out how to use these techniques. It allowed us to all of a sudden go from not being able to afford paid traffic like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube ads to being able to afford it and it being profitable on the front end. And it's the concept of maximizing average order value or day one order value. So if you think about it, if you have, let's say you have a $49 course on how to teach Facebook ads. Right now, if you don't implement any of the tactics I'm about to show you, you're just going to make $49 every time you get a customer, right? I mean, there's no other option. They either buy or they don't. And if they buy, there's only one thing to buy, $49. But I want to show you how to take that from the average customer being worth $49 to be able to make $100, $150, maybe $200 or more per customer by giving them other things to add into their cart. And the first tactic is something called an order bump. So in the screenshot here, it's on the bottom right-hand side. It's that blue box. And this is a perfect example of one of our Samcart customers. They sell a Lightroom course. So how to edit images or photos in Lightroom, but they have an order bump for an extra, $50 or $100 course that's about Photoshop. So they're using this order bump area to sell a related product. If someone's interested in Lightroom, they might be interested in Photoshop. If somebody's interested in Facebook ads, they might be interested in YouTube ads or a Facebook ad script or some piece of design software to create the ad. You just got to think of what other products are related to my main product that I could get somebody else to possibly become interested in and add into their cart. We've seen people in the physical product world just put faster shipping here. So maybe the default shipping is 7 to 10 days, but maybe you could charge an extra $20, $30 to overnight it, maybe even more. You can do trials to membership. So if you have, maybe you're, an agency or a freelancer or selling an online course and you have some sort of membership on the back end that's ongoing content or ongoing service, this is a great place to put a free trial or a $1 trial into some sort of monthly or yearly membership. There are tons of different things that you can put in these little areas where we call them order bumps. And on Samcart, not only can you put one, you can put multiple. And every time you put one in there, your average order value will go up. Your business, the value behind every customer is going to increase. Our expected results that we see here are typically 20 to 50%, and we've seen even higher here. So if you think about it, just putting one extra product in this little spot can boost sales by 20 to 50%. Huge increase, and usually a very easy thing to pull off. There's not much you have to do except write one or two lines of copy to let somebody know about your other product and having a second product to sell. And it can literally transform your business almost overnight. The other one is called an upgrade offer. So in this case, this is a screenshot from actually one of our Samcart pages. We have 3 plans. We have a launch plan, a grow plan, and a scale plan. It's $49, $99, and $199 a month. So when we are selling our launch plan, we will typically have an upgrade offer that says, hey, I know you're about to sign up for Samcart launch, but we have these other 2 plans that you could upgrade to if you want more features. You could do the same thing here if you're, let's say you're a coach or a consultant and you have a course or a service, but the upgraded experience could be something that's done for you. If you're selling physical products, you see a lot of this in supplements where you're going to buy 1 bottle of X supplement, but the upgraded experience is buying 3 or 5 or 10 bottles. And again, expected results here are usually between 10 and 30%. hovering around 20% on average. One of the rules that we like to live by that we see, again, bear out in all of the stats is if you have a group of people who have paid you X, that 20% of that group will most likely spend 4 times whatever that front end price is if you have something of value at that higher price. So if you have 100 people who have bought your $100 course, most likely 20 of them will buy a $400 or $500 program or course or service or template or script, whatever you want to sell them, any kind of product or service. 20% of that group has the financial means and the trust in you as a brand or a business to spend 4 or 5 times more with you if you just give them a reason to do so. So that is the upgrade offer. Again, can be paired with the order bump. If you think about it, you can have one checkout page or order form that both has an upgrade offer. So maybe you have a Facebook ads 101 course and you have the advanced course and maybe the platinum course. You could give all 3 of those options in the upgrade area to let somebody go from, the silver to gold to platinum. And you can also have an order bump for a related product. Maybe that's the YouTube ad course. Maybe that's a done for you script of the ultimate Facebook ad for an extra $50 or $100. And you can get people to go from just buying your main front end $50 course to all of a sudden upgrading to the $200, platinum level course and adding another $100 order bump for the done for you script. And all of a sudden now you're making $250 from a single customer when before you would have only made $49. Little tactics like these are, they seem small and unassuming, but this is how businesses online scale. Is how almost all of our top customers here at Samcart, when you look at the folks that are doing 6, 7, 8 figures, pushing 9 figures, they're all taking advantage of these techniques. They're maximizing the value of every customer that comes through the funnel, whether it's a simple 1-page sales page or it's a multi-step, maybe a webinar process, whatever your sales process is, maximizing what those customers are worth. That is how you scale. That's how you get to 6, 7 figures. That's how you afford to pay for traffic. That's how you incentivize affiliates to line up to sell your product, because you have a product, a suite of products that maximizes the value, that makes their commissions higher, that makes your return on investment when you're spending money on marketing and ads. That's how you scale those results up. And the third one is a concept called one-click upsells. Most of you have probably heard of an upsell, either seen an upsell, maybe you're currently using them. But if you're not sure what this is, it's essentially, instead of letting somebody just buy your product or service and sending them to a thank you page, you put a page in between the checkout page and the thank you page, and it's called a one-click upsell. So what happens is, if you have technology that can do this, again, this is why one of the reasons we built Samcart in the very beginning, because setting these up was extremely difficult back in 2014 when we launched Samcart. When you take that front end order, you have the ability to store the customer's credit card to that order, which means if you want to sell them something else, like right here on a page immediately after they buy, all they have to do is click one button and boom, the order is made. They don't have to go back, retype in their credit card information. It makes it incredibly seamless on the customer and on you, the business owner, to allow people to add more things to their cart, to become repeat buyers almost instantaneously. And so we create a concept called one-click upsells. It's a simple page like the one you see here on the right, where you say, hey, thanks so much for your order. We have this other thing that you might be interested in. This is the same thing that Amazon does to all of us every time we buy. They say, hey, you might also like A, B, and C. And that's exactly what a one-click upsell is. So when it comes to, well, what do you upsell? The same principles apply for upsells as they do for order bumps. Anything that's related. So if you have a YouTube ad course, you could have a Facebook ad course. If you have a subscription monthly service or yearly service, you could offer a trial into that monthly subscription or that yearly subscription. One of the cool concepts that I like to use for people who are really stuck on, yeah, I have this one course, I think everything I know is in this one course, I don't have anything else to sell. Well, use the before and after technique. So think about if you're selling I'll go back to my first business example. We were selling a course about how to become a better baseball player, specifically how to be a great hitter. So I had to think through, okay, what would somebody need before going through my baseball hitting course? Well, maybe they would need nutrition advice or weightlifting advice. Maybe they need help, picking what college to go to. Maybe they need help, figuring out what league to put their kid in. Maybe they need help with throwing or fielding or running. And the same thing applies to after. What are they going to need after they go through my course about hitting? Well, maybe they need help kind of tracking their stats so they can see if they improve. Maybe they need help picking out the equipment that they're going to use while they're going through my course. Maybe they need help with base running or with, bunting or different. There's all kinds of different things just in this little baseball market that someone is going to need help with both before using my product or service and after. So take that before and after lesson and apply it to your product or service to come up with ideas on both sides. Again, most of us get extremely stuck when we're trying to figure out what other products can I buy. But the truth is, if you just kind of survey the landscape, look at your competitors, look at all the different products that you see floating out there in your niche, you most likely can replicate a lot of those solutions behind those other products. And when it starts to click and you realize how many different problems you can help your customer with that are both related and maybe semi-related, the floodgates really start to open up. And now you can get into product creation mode and have a suite of products. Maybe you go from 1 to 5 or 10 products so that no matter what problem somebody's struggling with, you have a solution. And now you have a sales process where no matter which front door they come in, you give them the ability to have all those problems solved because you're strategically using one-click upsells, order bumps, upgrade offers, all in one simple sales process that makes your customers worth 2, 3, 4, 5 times more than your competitors. And when that happens, you can outbid them with ads. You can out-recruit them when it comes to affiliates. You can spend more money hiring people or just marketing your business organically because your customers are worth more than theirs. This is how Apple beat Microsoft. They charge a premium. They have tons of different accessories for you to buy. And the average Apple customer is probably worth 3 to 4 times the average Microsoft customer. And that's why they win. I mean, they can outmarket them, they can out-hire them, they can beat them as a competitor because their customers are worth more.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you truly enjoyed it. I'm Alessio Pieroni and I'm the founder of Scale for Impact and obviously of Scale with Alessio. In this channel you can find some of the most amazing marketing content, the content that will help your online education business to go to the next level. And if you want to see other videos like this one, please subscribe to this channel. It means really the world for us. And please also comment below and tell us how you found this video. It's truly important. If on the other side you want to go to the next level and you actually want to make sure that you can watch the entire talks from the Scale series, you want to see over 50 speakers, people that have been changing the entire marketing landscape, and see exactly how these can take your business to the next level, please subscribe to the Scale series. For just $99, you're gonna get the chance to see some of the most amazing speakers, and on top of that, get a lot of other bonuses. You're gonna have 3 amazing books completely for free inside that, tens of hours of other marketing training, all of it for just $99. Literally, that's just $2 per talk. And we're not talking about random speakers. We're talking about people like Jay Abram, people like Alex Cattoni, Vishen Lakhiani, Jeff Walker, Perry Marshall, Rich Sheffrin, Molly Pittman, Murray Smith. Incredible people that change the entire marketing landscape right now at your fingertip for just $2 each. So don't wait anymore. It's time for you to get the Scale series. See you there and upgrade your marketing knowledge.